Was there a big conspiracy hatched to disturb a peace in Shillong? Was there a plan to trigger multiple explosions in the city? Is Shillong vulnerable to more such incidents in the future? Well, these are the questions being raised on a day the proscribed HNLC claimed responsibility for the last evening's explosion in the city's commercial hub, Police Bazaar. Well, though no one was injured in the incident, the explosion has led to a fierce psychosis of sort and apprehensions among sections of general public. Well, giving details of the incident today, Meghalaya Home Minister Lahkmen Rymbui informed that 2 people have been arrested in connection with the blast, of which one is a juvenile. Well, Rymbui informed that police swung into action last night and within hours detained the first suspect. The subsequent interrogation led to the arrest of another suspect, and what is more concerning is that a live bomb was also recovered and defused. Well, Rymbui said that quick action on part of the police led to the breakthrough.
Crude IED blast in Police Bazaar area, but fortunately there is no injury, and the police act swiftly to identify the culprit, and within a very few hours the police could identify the person suspected to be responsible for this crime there in Police Bazaar, and ultimately he have been picked up, and through his confession, primary confession, that the police came to know that there are some other bomb which is hidden somewhere, and that led to the recovery of some bomb, and one is a live bomb which ultimately defused by the bomb squad of the police department. And while investigation is on, the police have now also one suspect, accomplice of that fellow, and he also been picked up for interrogation to get into the bottom of this case. So, but the first one which have been picked up, he is still below 18 years. So the police have to proceed, taking into consideration also the Justice Tribunal Act, which is prevail in our country. So I am very hopeful that, as I said before, that the police, through the investigation, they will be able to break this nexus and knock all those who are responsible in this dastardly act or cowardly act of those.
And on being asked if the arrested people were overground workers of the HNLC, Rymbui refused to confirm the same, stating that investigation will reveal everything.
Planting this IED in Police Bazaar, are they the overground workers of the HNLC? Because the HNLC a while ago has claimed responsibility on for planting the IED in PB.
For us, for the police department, we see who is the culprit, who is the one responsible for this crime. We never look at the group, we never look at the other, but we are looking at the individual. So after investigation, if that individual, through his confession, this and that, then we will be able to establish. But for us, as of now, no matter who, the person who committed the crime is a criminal, and he will be treated as a criminal, and investigation as per the act of the government of India will be proceed against anybody.
So, but what would be the intention of these people behind this IED?
Let the investigation being completed, then only I could reveal. It is too early for me to disclose everything at once when the investigation, as we speak, is still going on. And I hope that, as I said before, the police could get into the bottom of this and nip this in bud so that this type of incident will not happen in the future.
And reports were also doing rounds that the blast was triggered due to non-payment of quote-unquote taxes by shopkeepers. However, Rymbui said that he had no such information.
So, however, reports state that this ID was planted because these people failed to pay the tax to HNLC. How true is this?
I didn't get that information at all. There is no information like that with me as of now. That's why I told investigation is going on. And it is too early for me to spell out everything when I didn't have the materialistic evidence in front of me, which I could say this and that. As of now, the police have identified the accused, police have picked up the accused and his accomplice, and investigation is on. If there are many more, the police will do the needful to arrest all the people involved in this crime. And then only in the due course of investigation, whatever, how happened, why it happened, where it started, then only I can spell out all. So as of now, let's wait and watch.
Meanwhile, Rymbui also informed that the police have identified vulnerable areas in the city and assured that strict vigil is being maintained.
Commercial areas like recently Limukra have been made the soft target of people who are behind this planting of IED bombs. So will the police department identify such places as vulnerable areas and increase the security of these places?
The police have already identified all the vulnerable area within the city and within the state also. Having said that, if you recall that even CCTV in some public places have been installed by the police department, which are very helpful into identifying the crime or identify the people who are intending to commit the crime. So it is always there. And this issue is not new. It is the police is already alert. And but having said that, it is not very easy for in the crowded places that for the police, if somebody want to do something, threatening. But having said that, technology help and technology will help. This is the new age investigation, the new age of where the people also try to do something new. So we, as the policemen, we have to be alive to the situation, then investigate, then gathering of intelligence as per the need of the situation.
All right, so indeed, several questions arise at this point in time as was there a big conspiracy hatched to disturb a peace in Shillong? Was there a plan to trigger multiple explosions in the city? Is Shillong vulnerable to more such incidents in future? So these are some of the questions being raised on a day the proscribed HNLC claimed responsibility for last evening's explosion in the city's commercial hub, Police Bazaar. All right, our news editor Nabrun Goswami joins us over the phone line to give us the latest. Well, Nabrun, as several questions arise at this point in time, and HNLC has claimed responsibility for the entire incident that took place yesterday. So what is your first perspective on the entire matter?
Yes, Pooja, even though Meghalaya HM Lahkmen Rymbui has refused to confirm whether the blast yesterday is the handiwork of the HNLC, the police statement says that the person was detained first, the suspect was picked up first, has claimed to be the area commander of Shillong region of the HNLC. And that police had arrested the first suspect hours after the blast was triggered. It was triggered in, of course, Police Bazaar, the busy commercial area of Shillong. Yesterday being Sunday, there were not much people around, luckily. And it was quick action by the police that led to the arrest. The person who was arrested claimed to be, quote-unquote, area commander of Shillong region of the proscribed HNLC, which has claimed responsibility for the incident. And on his leading, a crude IED was recovered from the residence of one of his relatives, which is in Nangkamai. And that IED was safely defused by the bomb squad. So yes, apart from the one in Police Bazaar, the blast in Police Bazaar was also triggered by a crude ID. Another crude ID was recovered from Nongthamai last evening. So at least two IDs were there present. So a lot of questions being raised. Was there a plan to trigger multiple explosions at the same time? Can this be termed as an intelligence failure somewhere? Well, the HMLC has been dormant for a while, of course. So they had been active last year. We the blast in the Laitmukra market, or the recovery of an IED from outside the NPP office in the heart of the city, following which even the outfit had given warnings to leaders of certain political parties. And now once again, we have a blast, an explosion in the heart of Shillong, in the heart of the commercial hub of Shillong. And again, the outfit claiming responsibility. Not only this, two IEDs. After the explosion there, another crude ID is recovered from another part of the city, two arrests being made. So yes, it's pre-planned, and it was a big plan. Of course, the Home Minister was right that quick action by the police ensured that there was no further incident. But two persons have already been detained. It has to be seen how many more arrests are made, but definitely it's time for the security establishment to buck up as far as the law and order situation, the security situation in Shillong is concerned, Pooja.
Right, Number, is there something to create a fear psychosis of sort and apprehensions among the section of a general public?
Yes, definitely. That has been the tactics from the very beginning. If we see from the Laitmukra blast to the recovery of the ID from outside NPP office, and now a crude ID explosion in the heart of Shillong, definitely this is being done to create fear. And also reports and rumors are doing rounds that this has been done by the HNLC to create a fear psychosis among the traders. In fact, reports are also speculations are also doing rounds that this explosion had been triggered for what the outfit is terming non-payment of quote-unquote taxes by the traders. However, the government has said it has no such information. There is no such report. But nevertheless, definitely, Police Bazaar, Pooja, is the commercial hub, the business hub of Shillong, apart from Bada Bazaar. Of course, all the garment stores, eateries, everything you ask for it is in Police Bazaar. And so this is the business hub of Shillong, and the explosion took place in the heart of Police Bazaar. Definitely, the intention has been to create fear psychosis. And this time, well, we can say, yes, the traders, in a way, had been the target. Again, Home Minister Rymbui has said that interrogation is on, and they are trying to nab more people in connection with the incidents. The installation of CCTV, as he said, has helped in identifying the first suspect. It was quick action by the police which led to the recovery of another crude ID last night itself. Two people are being interrogated. Even though the suspect is claiming to be the Shillong commander of the HNLC, there's no official confirmation from the government on this. But yes, definitely the activities of the HNLC being revived again, and this is something to think about for the state government in Meghalaya.
All right. Thank you, Nabruna, for sharing your perspective on this big development. And our correspondent from Shillong, Roger Sangma, also joins us over the phone line to give us the latest on this yesterday's incident. What exactly is now the situation? Well, Roger, as a Home Minister Lahkmen Rymbui has already informed that two people have been arrested in connection, and investigation is on. CCTV footages have been seen. And what are the more details you have grabbed at this point in time?
Right, Pooja, first of all, as rightly mentioned, the blast that took place yesterday, as informed by Home Minister Lahkmen Rymbui, which took place at around 6:30 p.m., was a crude IED blast which took place in PB. So, in that connection, two arrests have already been made as informed by the Home Minister Lahkmen Rymbui. He said one of them is a juvenile, and he belongs to the Jemsing area in Madan District in Shillong, and another person who hails from Longstone. So two people have been arrested in connection to the blast that took place yesterday. And also while talking to the press, the Home Minister revealed that they are zeroing in on more people who are involved in this crime, who were responsible for this crime, and they are, the investigation is still on to
Okay.
nab the mastermind of this crime that took place yesterday, the incident that took place yesterday, Pooja. And he also said, when we asked him if this was an intelligence failure, he said, the police were able to nab his culprits within a few hours' time. The police, due to the swift action of the police and with the help of the citizens, they were able to nab these culprits who were responsible for yesterday's attack. And after the arrest of one of the person who claimed to be the area commander of the Shillong region, he revealed that there is in fact a live bomb in his relative's space in Nongthamai, which was defused by the bomb squad later. So, a lot of development taking place, and investigation is still on this matter, Pooja. So he didn't reveal much, about the investigation that is going on right now. But these two people are being interrogated right now, Pooja.
All right. Thank you, Roger, for giving us those details. And meanwhile, a Meghalaya NCP chief, Shillong Sangma, today said that sitting across the table is the only solution to the peace. Shillong Sangma, who is also the chairman of Meghalaya Tourism Development Corporation, or MTDC, while talking to the media, condemned yesterday's blast in the Police Bazaar area of Shillong. Well, Shillong Sangma, further terming the incident as an act of cowardice, said that it is important in a democracy for people to sit across the table and have discussions, which is the only solution.
Yeah, that incident, whichever, who has done that one, it's an act of cowardice actually. It's not a good thing. I condemned such act, especially attacking the public in the public property, which is quite wrong actually. And then if people were there, then lots of them might have got hurt. But it's not the good way, best way to alert about anything. If they want to say something, anybody who has done that one, they should come forward and talk. Especially in democracy, it's the talking which will, enable us to bring forward whatever issues that you have. Otherwise, just trying to, do something out of anger, blasting, and then, trying to do such kind of things will not give any solutions to any problem. Whatever that is happening within the state, these kinds of incidences actually, government should take it seriously. They should not take it lightly. Carrying a bomb to, center of the city, it's very dangerous actually.